How do you feel about this match?
Of course, it's a great win. Beating India is always special, and lots of people didn't have the belief that we will win the game or will be able to compete in this series. But it's as a team, I think we have come a long way looking back in the last couple of years. So I'm very proud of the win with the boys.
Yes. The Sri Lankan team seemed very determined from the very beginning, from the outset. So, what kind of dressing room talk did you have before going into such a big match against such a big team? What was the mindset?
See, nothing much to mention because we were underdogs from the time that we came to UAE. I think we were sort of underdogs. We all know how good Pakistan and India on their day. So we had less pressure, and all we wanted is to prove a point to the whole world, especially to our nation, because with all the crisis happening back home, this is the only thing that we could bring some smile to their faces. So we all wanted to play as a team and get these wins together.
Will it be easier to fight back second, like in the power play? Did the ball come on easier?
See, I didn't bat in the power play, but I would say UAE has a record of chasing and winning games. I think 95% of the games have been chased and won. Team would bat second. So I guess there wasn't. I don't think we should say it became easier. It's just that I think we got a really wonderful partnership in the beginning, and we had the momentum going on. Even though we were short of some wickets in the middle orders, we just kept on with run rate. So that is why it became quite easy. But credit goes to the Indian bowlers. They did a really good job in the end.
Bhanuka, first of all, congratulations on the victory. And when you just said you started the tournament as underdogs in order to prove a statement. In the first match, you unfortunately lost to Afghanistan. From there on, to bounce back, reach to the Super Fours, and then win back-to-back matches. First beat Afghanistan, whom you had lost, and then beat a quality opposition like India. How did you guys motivate yourself after that loss against the first matches?
See, as I said before in our interview, I think it was quite embarrassing, and we wanted to prove a point because we are not a team to get all out to 100, all of 105. So we wanted to prove a point, and I think we have done it. We have made a statement to ourselves and to the whole world. This is a young team, couple of years back, and playing along with the same teammates in the past 15 months, I think it has gathered some momentum, and the belief in the dressing room is much different to what we had couple of years back. So it's quite impressive, and looking forward to the future with the same sort of bunch.
Hi, this is Bulla from Calcutta. After three victories on a trot, how confident you are of the attacking now?
See, I think no matter what state we come to UAE, the end goal is to win the trophy. We want to clinch the title. So I think we are pretty confident as a team. Everyone is clicking. It's just a couple of guys still need to back themselves, and we are backing them as a team. So hopefully when they come to good form as well, I think we have a really good chance of clinching the title.
Bhanuka, you talked about the team sticking together over the past 2 years. How important is that being from the selectors or the coach to stick with the same set of players, not many changes happening? So how important has that been? Has that helped you going forward making plans as a team?
Of course, see, when you make many changes in a side, it's very difficult to build that trust in a team. And what we have been successful is because as maybe a couple of guys might come in and get out. But if not for that, I think from captains' view and from selectors and from coaches, they've been backing the players, and that's a very good sign. It's a very positive sign. So going forward, I think that will really help Sri Lanka cricket to rebuild the what we in a couple of decades back we had a brand, and we want to rebuild that brand again now.
So you have to play with Pakistan team as well. So what do you think fast bowling attack regarding India and Pakistan? Which is difference?
See, Pakistan, of course, we know that they rely on their fast bowlers a lot, and even in Indian side, they did rely on their quicks. But today was our day, and that's why I said nothing to take from Indians. They back themselves and they did what they knew. So going to the Pakistan match, it's going to be a very crucial game because 90% chances of both teams qualifying for the finals. So this will be like a good matchup on Thursday, on Friday, and looking forward for a great final after that.
Vimal Kumar this side. Your thoughts on last over bowled by a young Singh, the way he bowled, there were too many runs to be matched.
See, we had a plan to how to tactfully handle Arship because I played with him in the IPL a couple of months back, and we knew how good he will be in the death overs, especially in the last few overs. He bowled brilliantly, and it became our lives. He made our lives quite hard. And fortunately, Dasun was there to finish the game with me, and we took the team over the line. So that's quite impressive again.
Bhanuka, you said that lose against Afghanistan, there was humiliating for you, and after that there was pre-match banter before the match against Bangladesh. Do you think all these things made you even more stronger as a unit?
See, I think when it comes to social media statements and the statements that have been made up by media, as players, I don't think we focus much on them. But all we want is prove ourselves and play good brand of cricket, and that helped us as a team to get all these wins, and hoping to do the same in the future as well.
Bhanuka, you have a very good all-rounder in the team, like your skipper and then Shamira and Hasranga, and the super opening slots. Do you think that you guys are the underdog for the World Cup because you have a very strong team as an all-rounder as well as the openers?
See, after the statements that we have made, I don't think we could be called as underdogs anymore because we are here to compete. As I said, we want to justify our presence over in UAE, and I think so far we have done it quite well. And going to the World Cup, we have a really good chance of clinching the World Cup. And see, any team would come with the hope of lifting that trophy. That would be the ultimate goal. So going to the World Cup, we have a pretty good strong side, and we have good hope.
Hi Bhanuka, your team seems to have a plan for the power plays. You're always bowling Mahesh Tikshna in the power play, and that seems to be working all the time, bowling around 6 with the economy of 6 and 7. So what is your team's plan for power play?
It's simple. I think any team would do that. We would analyze the opposition, and every team is different to each other. So all we want is to stick to our basics, and we know what sort of analysis has to be done to certain players, and it has worked so far. And hoping that it will be the same in the future.
One on a personal batting note, how enjoying you are at number 5? Are you enjoying that place?
Praise the Lord. See, for me, I think it was a different role when I started batting at number 5 because all my life I batted at number 3 or number 4, and this role has actually given me some responsibility, and at the moment I'm quite enjoying the role.